Hello, Andy. I truly thank you for your time as I'm humbled and honored to welcome you to Swellasville. I am Swella Hopkins and I create purposeful opportunities, working economic revitalization. Now we call that sea power. As a native born and raised in South Bend, Indiana, I have a love and passion for my city. Over the years, I have noticed what my great grandmother would call good folk with integrity, work ethic, ownership in businesses and homes were losing their way of life. So, as a daughter, wife, mother, businesswoman, and friend, I knew that I would either be part of the problem and talk about it all day doing nothing, or roll up my sleeves, pull out my checkbook, give of my time and expertise, and be a part of the solution to restore, revitalize, and renew the essence of a beautiful people and a wonderful community. So, for me, Andy, the solution was Swalesville. In 2008, I developed a six-phase master plan for the Lincoln Way West corridor. Phase one, we created a momentum. It was actually a movement, right? The Lincoln Way West Corridor Beautification Project is a neighborhood initiative that started in 2010 to encourage residents and business owners to work together. Now, here you see, I wanted to share with you that in 2013, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who was, also a recent presidential candidate, he's shown here with my youngest daughter, Amira. He wrote me a letter stating, "It takes an exceptional individual to start a movement like this, and you have done so with enthusiasm, tenacity, and grace." Now, I also wanted to share that, later in one of our, actually early on in our meetings we would have, he would ask me, what did he do to bring the professional African Americans back to the city? And my simple area was through Swalesville. That's what it's totally all about. So, to move on, phase two was raising the standards of rental housing. As you can see by all the green pins on the map, I started investing in rental properties in the area to provide a much needed quality housing. This is one of our rentals. This is 1029 Huey when we first acquired it. Now, this is 1029 Huey after. As you can see, a much needed transformation. This is 1106 Huey before, and yes, this was literally occupied. And this is 1106 Huey after. This is 2117 Vassar. Now, again, our project is a new Huey Properties. So most of our homes are on the Huey Street, and this is on the corner of Huey and Vassar. This is 2117 Vassar before, and this is 2117 after. It's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, finished basement with a man cave, a bonus room, a one-car garage. It's fenced in. I mean, just really giving quality and quantity of homes is what we're doing. So as you can see, we're restoring quality housing, we're supporting families and building a stronger neighborhood. Now that's just in phase one and two. Phase three, we're building oneness in Swalesville universities. And in our universities, there are several facets to it. There's Tenny University, Landlord University, Kids Play University, and Business University. And they're all there to educate and stabilize the community economically and help us to grow to prosperity. It's important that everybody has discretionary income to enjoy life. Phase four is home ownership and building new homes and townhomes. I have a rendering of a couple of the townhomes we're looking at building. That's what you see there. The blue pins on the map here represent the lots we desire to use to build new homes as well as townhomes, duplexes, and quadplexes. Phase 5 is creating professional commercial spaces, and those are the red pins you see on the map. Now, the second commercial space we are investing in right now is located on the major corridor of Lincoln Way at the corner of Huey Street and Lincoln Way, no less. The 7,600 square feet property is conveniently located in an up and coming community and is only 2.2 miles from downtown South Bend and 2 miles east of the South Bend Regional Airport. This property will continue the legacy of the property ownership remaining African American owned and professionally operated, as well as it's a complement to the City of South Bend West Side Main Street Master Plan, which I had the pleasure of being on the advisory board. So, Andy, renovating the commercial space into 15 private and professional office suites is very exciting, as it's a new investment and development outside of our downtown area where most of the new investments are happening. But it's right here within a neighborhood that really could use the resources. Phase 6 is what we call full circle, where we are developing the entire Lincoln Way West corridor with additional amenities, basic needs like grocery stores and entertainment that the corridor has been missing and without for many years. So, but let's talk a little bit more about 2201 Lincoln Way, right? And this is what we call Swellasville Office Studios and Suites is our latest commercial building we are adding to our portfolio, also known as Savas. It offers growing businesses an upscale professional environment with all the trimmings for a fraction of the price it would cost them independently. So Savas's 15 private office spaces has a total of 3,400 rentable square footage, and it's the newest shared office space in South Bend. With a shared boardroom, waiting area, and break room, the environment is designed to give companies a professional place to conduct their trade and to meet with clients and help them all grow together. The goal is to make the entrepreneurship spirit and creativity come alive with building a stronger economic systems, utilizing the training we will have in business university. Now, currently under renovation, Savas management team is already vetting potential tenants and has a waiting list for the completion date of December 30th. I am so excited about this. Savas upper level has 1,500 rentable square footage. There's 7 private office suites, 1 boardroom, and 1 break room. The lower level has 1,800 rentable square footage, 8 private office studios, 1 waiting area, and a storage. Now, this is a village. The village is 130,000 square feet of awesomeness, is what I call it. It's commercial development, 12,000 square footage of leasable commercial space on the ground and second floor. There will be 26 apartment homes on the fourth and fifth floor. So that will be what, 3 bedrooms. There's 16 2 bedrooms, 4 1 bedroom apartment homes. Now, there's also parking garage that will be on the third floor. We may have to take that underground, because of these times right now, times are changing and the costs are going up. So we may have to take it, underground to the lower level in order to keep the cost economically efficient. So we'll look at that and see, but it'll still work. Now, this is economic community development at its best. We are creating jobs, internships, enhancing a workable and walkable community, as well as a place to gather and connect with oneness. Now, let's watch a short video to give an overview of Swellasville.
Swellasville is a community that will embody the principles that I grew up on. And I want to make sure that this world still possessed. It's truly a community where we looked at holistically everything that embodies that this healing community needed. We needed housing from home ownership. We also have what we call tenant university, landlord university, child play university, and business university, where individuals, wherever they are in the spectrum of what they feel their life needs a little bit more, where education or knowledge they're missing to be whole and to be a part of a community that will flourish, we're making sure we give people those tools so they won't have no excuses that we can come on and bring our community from to economic stability to economic prosperity. But there's some things strategically we can put in place that we will have economic, not only stability, but prosperity. Swellasville is a 130,000 square feet of awesomeness where we will have commercial space. We will have 3 rooftops. There's going to be apartments and condos for rent and to lease. There's a place where individuals can do their trade, run businesses. So within this community, and in this world, what I'm learning is no more black and white. We gotta get over black and white. It's truly about green. So we gotta make sure that our communities are holding on to their resources, holding on to that green money, holding on to that tangible money and intangible money. We're looking for investors. We're looking for partners to collaborate with us and bring a lot of our programming together. And then also to be a sponsor, maybe even dedicate a room or two, to their corporation in our wonderful facility called the Villages. Our motto is if you see a problem, you become the solution. And Swellasville is teaching us how to do that. And we're going to do it with some class.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Uh-oh. Okay, Andy. So as you can see, we are taking our community to the next century through economic development, stability, and growth. We're providing higher quality of housing. We're developing commercial spaces, creating partnerships and collaborations, enhancing the infrastructure, building strong neighborhoods, developing educational and job opportunities, supporting families, creating a walkable and workable community, and creating green spaces. So, in closing, as you can see, I am vested in this community and corridor to raise a standard of economic prosperity. Every investment I have made has increased my net worth greatly, but now it's time to bring some partners on board in order to do more and to have a greater impact. So, I just want to thank you for your time. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. God bless.